Alright. Now we're into Control. I didn't see too much on this game, it just kind of popped up on my PlayStation Plus, so I thought, let's go for it. One thing to be concerned about, though, is it does have epileptic warnings. So if you're sensitive at all, be careful or just skip altogether. But we'll see how this game turns out, and if we want to continue on playing as a full series.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
The FBC, Federal Bureau of Control. Okay. In case you don't know or aren't caught up on prison movies, the one she was talking about, I believe, is Shawshank Redemption. One of Morgan Freeman's best works, if I do say so. Like, it was a phenomenal movie. Now, let's see what we're doing here. Oh. Guessing I have something I'm not supposed to. But who's gonna stop me? Prohibited items. Okay. I don't have any research records, no case files, correspondence. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidences have necessitated this issue reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. That's a little odd, but okay. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. Example, rubber duck, ketchup bottles. All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay, so everything up to the number 2 pencil and iconic representations of archetypical concepts. That's a little odd. Multimedia. Got nothing in here. I don't have... Oh, what happened there? Okay. How did I open up that map? Ah. Hello? Yeah, sure, let's go in here first. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches. Multiple building shifts detected. HRA protocol activated. Head of research override. Okay, that's probably not good. So things are screwed up before we even arrive here. Do we need anything in here? Do doors just open randomly if I can go through? Oh, let's get going. Enough screwing around, let's get on with the game.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
The bureau symbol? Bureau expenditures. Tubes. What kind of building still uses tubes? Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Okay. So who's using up all the money? Oh, that was just that close. Okay, so run like that. Can't smoke inside. What is this place? Our bureau at work. With the janitor cleaning. As in sweeping everything under the rug. Hey, Colonel Sanders. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Director, Zachariah Trench.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I not? Oh, the doors are on the other side. There's no one here, eh? Security order. What? A shark in his secure, although permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. What about a shark? So, I do know that this is supposed to get real strange at some point. It's like something about. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due at the end of the week. They're still writing on them from a number of people, or we're still waiting on them from other people. If you need an extension, please request form RE or R4E, excuse me, from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires internal department claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly.
Hello?
I'll get you later. That's security, right?
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Ahti.
You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
This room has no door. How are we supposed to get in there for a meeting? I could have sworn. Wait, what? Okay, things are getting weird because I came through here. Right? Okay. No. What? That's not right. Right? That's different. That's different, right? And this is bathroom. Don't need to be in here. And there was definitely no elevator here. Artie's picture was here.
The cell.
I
And
like
the
it.
poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Okay, so there's definitely some reality bending going on here, right? This was just kind of certain, but you can already see where the epileptic warnings are coming through. Now, if I remember right, this game came out.
Did I lose
2020
you
or
there for a
2019,
moment?
right?
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Some coffee, chips. Oldest house. Discovered August 4th, 1984 or 64? No plaque on those ones. Okay, so I need a card for that. Did that just spawn underneath the coffee machine? Mission. Proceed deeper into the Bureau. Jesse Fadden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Approval terminology reminder. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, Willow A, please adhere to the following guidelines. In service of his/her country, regret, proud pride, will be remembered. Words to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood bleed, loss, apologies, and sorry. Why can't we talk about Alaska? Barbara. I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Okay, so even the big guy's getting a little scared.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
What was that just now? Well, I guess there's nothing else here. Yeah, that looks like Trench.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Astral Plane Challenge. Bubblegum Polaroid? None of the above. I died. Shit.
Okay. Now I have a gun. Service weapons regenerate ammunition automatically.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Okay. There's a lot here. With a lot going on.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Those are health elements. Still don't have clearance, eh? What's this door? Okay. Oh. There's just more.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Okay, so we got some good action coming on. What's going on with you, buddy? You alright up there? Oh. shoot out the lights. Energy boost. Raising costs of AWEX response. Update on mold extraction efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Okay.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay. Case file. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. The object form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarian to redacted. This object must be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, although their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted. Many forms throughout history, redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varun Sentra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are convergence of forces based on collective subconsciouses, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Hiss guards. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards are the standard issue bullpup rifles they carry prior to corruption. While the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns, they have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shield of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shield a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Director Trench photograph. So of course this has familiarity with SCPs, which I am a big fan of. Defibrillator, emergency kits.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the
That's
nearest
me.
safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So I was thinking from the dialogue earlier when I got my OOP that acquiring it gives you a certain position, which I think for this one in particular means I'm the new director, right? Same lapel pin, same office, similar formal dress to what Trench was wearing. So I still can't go through, even if I blow out the windows. Typewriters, all very old school. Who's going to dinner? Dinner reservations, 7 p.m., Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby. Remember, she's turning 46. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside the building. It's a little dark to read that one. Shelter, max occupancy, 6 people. Unfortunately, I don't think that's safe. Weapon bomb, low health boost. We checked the suspected AWE in Dewith. Zoom in. Wasn't lying. Just like the house fire before, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort out fake AWEs from the real thing. We need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Okay, so that's good to know. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Imaginary friends are nice. So I have a mod. So when I'm low health, I'll do more damage.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Delay is caused by health shifts do not count towards overtime. Well, that's just shitty, man. Wash your hands can spread the mold. Acoustic guitar for sale. Book club. Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls, no food or drink. No using the photocopier for personal projects. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects. Want to finish the copy makes... Yes. Oh. Spinning out of control. Visitor evaluation. Welcome to Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. As we do not leave, then ask them these questions. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you here from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. Their performance... There perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood to be modern evolutions of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau made an anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomenon contain clear elements of polarized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living in minds of so many, have given strength through belief. Urban legends are not stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. That's interesting. What good does turning on the radio do? This is a lot. back here now. But I still got the mods, right? Alright. I think we've been playing
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody
we've
that
already
makes
heard
you
all
hum
this.
it over and over.
So I think I'll leave it here for right now, and I'll pick it up again in another episode.